If you don't have a company, LLC, or corporation, you can still apply for a business credit card. The trick is to apply as an individual or a sole proprietor using your own name. And if you don't have an EIN, the trick is to use your social security number instead to apply for a business credit card. It is possible to qualify for a business credit card without owning a traditional business if you're earning any independent income. Here's the list of side gigs that could work as an example: tutoring, photography, delivery, web design, property management, selling goods, and more. You don't need to be making huge profits. The key is to have or plan to have some revenue. This leads to an important question: can you get a business credit card if you're not making any money yet? And the answer is often yes. Some banks approve applications even if you're pre-revenue. For example, Chase and possibly Capital One allow $0 without any issues, as you can see here, but American Express requires at least $1,000 in estimated revenue. Now I'll walk you through step by step on how to apply and fill out each section. Here's the application for Chase Inc. Business Cash. The first section is for personal information. For authorizing officer title, you can select owner if you are the sole proprietor or owner of the business. Then all of these parts are for your own personal details, so fill in your first and last name, middle name if you have, suffix if you have, date of birth, and mother's maiden name. Below here's the tax ID type. For most of you, it will be your social security number. Since we are in the personal information section, this is not where you would put EIN. If you have one, we'll discuss that later. And put your social security number in the provided field. Then enter your home address, including the street, apartment, or suite number, city, state, zip code, and then email and phone number. Scrolling down to your gross annual income. This is not business revenue, but your own gross annual income. If unsure what qualifies, there's text with additional information to guide you. Next, let's cover the business information section of the Chase Inc. Business Cash application. The first part is a legal business structure where you can choose sole proprietorship if you don't have a registered LLC or corporation and you are just an individual by yourself. If you have company, then choose the appropriate option. Next is the business legal name. I've seen people put their personal legal name here if you're a sole proprietor, and you'll notice to the right of this, it wants your desired business name on the card. So it's if you want it to be a little different than business legal name. Then a question: does your business use another name like a trade name, assumed name, or DBA? So here you indicate if your business operates under a different trade name or DBA. If not, select no. Okay, number of employees. If you're the only employee, enter 0 for Chase, as it says here in the text. Or for some other issuers like American Express, you'll need to enter 1. Be sure to read the instructions specific to the bank. Tax ID type. Choose social security number if you don't have an EIN, but if you have an EIN as an individual, then choose that option. Scrolling down, is your business's physical address the same as your personal address? If not, provide a business address. Business phone number. This can be your personal phone number if you don't have a dedicated business line. For business established date, you need to provide the month and year you began or plan to begin your operations. If you're pre-revenue, that's okay. Just select a recent date. For annual business revenue, Chase allows $0 revenue, but entering a higher amount can increase chances of approval for your application. For estimated monthly spend, enter an approximate average monthly amount you would charge to this card. Make sure to put a truthful amount. If there is no amount, you can put 0. Next is the business classification. You need to select a category that best fits your operations. Let's do an example. If you're in ground transportation, then I need to choose a business type. For example, general freight trucking. And then we have business subtype, let's do general long distance. This is just telling Chase how or in which sector you operate. After all of that, you can choose to get an employee card if you want to get authorized employee cards for your business. Then decide if you prefer to receive statements via email or traditional mail. Then carefully review the terms and conditions, certifications, confirm that you read and agree to them, and then submit your application when you're ready. Pretty easy. If you have any questions, comment down below. But remember, most small business credit card applications will check your personal credit report. So don't panic if you see a hard inquiry. It's a standard part of the process. The account won't show up on your personal credit report, so your utilization remains unaffected. Just ensure your credit score is solid before applying to increase your chances of approval. Thank you for watching. If you want more helpful financial tips, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and leave a comment. See you in the next one.